glad you had that. I used it a lot. Perks of the job.
All right, Bubba Wallace riding in 12th spot, as you saw there from the Toyota onboard cam. Austin Cindric, Josh Berry, Chris Buescher, 3 Fords in front of the field in Texas.
Motorsports isn't covers, ones that win, like win a lot. Look at all these legends. The hottest drivers right now are him, her, and this guy. They're all part of a big, happy family of speed demons.
Messing with those spoilers, it's the team responsibility to know those rules. And look, I've been on the wrong side of that fence as well. So, I think it's debatable, and we see other sports leagues as well. You adjust the rules and the penalties at the end of the year. So it's in my opinion, I think those are easy calls for NASCAR.
Okay, Larry Mack.
Yeah, Mike, I talked to Derek Finley, crew chief for the 60 car, Ryan Preece. I talked to Paul Wolf, crew chief for Joey Logano. Even though they were disappointed, they totally accepted the penalty because, to the point made, it's black and white in the rule book.
All right, understood. Let's check with Regan.
Mike, Denny Hamlin's been checking and released from the care center. Denny, any warning sign? That was a massive explosion for the engine. Any warning sign for you in the car?
Just it missed for like 3/4 of a lap before, but other than that, no, nothing. They'll take it back, take a look at it.
All right, glad you're okay. Thanks.
Breaks that consecutive lead lap finish streak at 21, one of the longest in NASCAR history. So Austin Cindric will come around behind the safety car to his second stage win of 2025 and his first at Texas. Tyler Reddick, the biggest mover, from 17th to 2nd in that last green flag run with his Toyota.
And I think he would have been the leader if it wasn't maybe one more lap. He was going to take the lead. He was moving forward like a freight train there at the end. So as you see the stage come to the end, and Austin Cindric's going to hang on. So that strategy worked out for them. You never know how the end of these races or stages are going to work out, and that one worked out good for him.
So stage 1 ends under caution. Austin Cindric for Team Penske and Ford is your first stage winner. You're right. Brian Wilson, the crew chief, Doug Campbell, a spotter up on the roof for Austin Cindric, the Talladega winner. Pit road is open, and here they come, Regan.
Josh Berry did a very nice job that run, holding on those 2 tires. End of the run, though, told the team had a little bit of a vibration he was concerned with and needs it to point better on the exit of the corner in the 45 of Tyler Reddick. Very quick at the end of that run. The balance is really good. It freed up a little bit that run, Jamie.
Well, Brandis, Austin Cindric today was to win that stage, get that extra playoff point. Those right side tires coming off the left side this time as well. He had only taken 2 last time around. They'll make an adjustment for the balance as well. Carson Hocevar just too tight. 4 tires for 77.
Austin Cindric is not going to win this race off pit road. It's going to go to Josh Berry.
I tell you what, a good stop for 5. Kyle Larson, not a good stop for Reddick. Lost 3 spots.
And there is the race off. Mike Chase was a friend, a great guy, and a great driver. A winner in the NASCAR Truck Series in its early years. The 94 Winston West champion driver and the 87 Southwest Tour champs. In recent years, he worked as a shock specialist for Penske Racing and other teams. Mike Chase passed last week at 73.
The kangaroo, it's cranberry juice and water. And I didn't know that they were going to let me hold her, but once I started feeding, it worked out well. So, yeah, I got to be honest, when I woke up this morning, Chris, holding the kangaroo was the last thing I had on my bingo card.
Well, they actually, I guess they do, they raise them on a farm nearby here. And I don't know, you know anything about breeding?
No, Chris, I don't know anything about breeding kangaroos.
One guy told breeding, I don't know anything, but if you maybe put a 50 in the pouch and then you have an imagination and hope things work out.
All right. Very selfish here, Kevin Harvick.
Hear a lot about that guy.
Very selfish.
Hall of Fame.
Violation on the number 20. He'll also start in the back as we are back to green.
Yeah, we see a great start there by Josh Berry. Actually, see Kyle Larson pull down to make sure that Tyler Reddick wasn't going to pull to the inside of him. A lot of speedy dry down there on the bottom.
Brad way up high again. Didn't work out this time for gaining spots. And by the way, Barry, the graphic was incorrect. He did take 4 tires on that pit stop. Larson to the bottom, second place.
Whoa, man. Briscoe, hold on to it. This is going to be good.
There he goes.
Around he goes, and caution waves.
And that all happened over that bump. The higher you go up the racetrack, he was the 3rd car up in the top. The higher you go over the racetrack, and especially on low tires, like Larry showed us at the beginning of the race, that's when these cars bottom out. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Full tires here.
Big spin for Chase Briscoe. And he is on pit road, which is closed. All that means is he'll have to restart at the tail end of the longest line, which he would anyway for having brought out that caution there. He was in 10th place at the time. Let's see what happened here.
Well, you're going to see exactly what I just said. And the higher you go up this racetrack, right after you get past that tunnel, you're going to watch this car bounce.
Right there.
Oh, bottom out, spin out.
Briscoe taps Riley Herbst there, who keeps on going as Briscoe spins to bring out the yellow.
My mental health